travels tonight to face the Greek Freak, the best team in the NBA. Milwaukee has won 12 of 13. The Lakers are currently out of the playoffs after the win Wednesday. LeBron called out the people that are criticizing his defense, telling our friend Chris Haynes, quote, "Come with it. We will see what happens."
Okay. All right.
We're joined by this one.
Yeah. He talking to you.
Oh, I know he is. I want to see him take Giannis all night long.
No, stop it.
Take him right out of his game. Come on.
Come with it. We will see what happens. I'll just read that again.
Sorry,
so, Chris, no, I liked it. I just think it sets up the discussion. What is your prediction for tonight?
Well, first of all, with that quote, what LeBron means is every once in a while, late game, come with it. Because he can do it in spurts. And we saw it with Drew Holiday. Like,
saw it.
He don't want that. He doesn't want that 40 minutes a night.
Okay.
You know,
Nobody does.
No, nobody does.
So you're going to pick one possession late in the game and try to play defense on?
Every once in a while, he can step up. He's playing in spurts. He's playing defense in spurts.
Come with it.
So that's what he means. But, yeah, I don't expect to see him on Giannis for 40 minutes. And that's where I think the Lakers may benefit. Giannis has a sore knee. He sat out 2 games ago against Chicago. Against Sacramento, he's on a minutes restriction.
Yep.
Barely played in the overtime. He only played 24 minutes. Now, I don't know if he's still on the minutes restriction. I haven't seen any report. Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully for the Lakers, he is.
Don't matter.
I'm still going to go with the Lakers, but I'm counting big on Giannis to be maybe a little different, a little hindered, maybe 30 minutes, whatever. But anyway, I am going with the Lakers. I said yesterday, I think with them, it may not matter who they play. They've beaten Golden State. They beat OKC without LeBron. They just beat Boston and Houston when they really weren't playing well, losing to these bad teams. So I think they're going to get up for it tonight. LeBron has been hearing all year that Giannis is the heir apparent. And he's been hearing recently that Giannis is now the best player in the NBA.
Ooh.
You look mad. So I think he's going to get up for Giannis and really try to show something. And he always does. Last year, that Cleveland team wasn't great. That Cleveland team had its ups and downs. They were in the doldrums, and there was drama, all that with them too. They were 3-1 against Milwaukee. LeBron averaged 33 points against them, had 40 in one game. Now, Giannis got his too, but LeBron played well and lifted them. And also, Milwaukee is a tough 5-game West Coast trip. I know they're really good on the road. Best road team in the league, I think. So it's not going to be easy, but and Milwaukee scares me because they don't generally let the foot off the gas. You know, they're young kids and they just want to I mean, Giannis doesn't, he plays hard in the All-Star game, you know what I mean? So they're going to bring it, but I think the Lakers, look, it's playoff LeBron.
Yes.
He was premature when he said he activated. I think now he's really activated.
He activates tonight?
Or I think it gets going.
Last week.
It took a little longer for it to kick in, right?
You know, we got one of them old model cars. The first turn, it don't start right up. You know,
and I think Rondo, as not quite as important, but importantly, Rondo is active. Playoff Rondo is here. So and Kuzma and Ingram have been playing well.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Lakers.
So they blew out the Pelicans the other night, right?
No,
Oh, no, they didn't.
But it doesn't matter who they play.
didn't. Oh.
It doesn't
all
matter
of
who they
them
play.
gonna be close. Skip, you know what I'm saying? Like LeBron's a little older now. You know you got the car. You got you got to pump the gas a little bit. The lawnmower. And then boom, boom.
You know, 1 minute you're talking about he's the lion of the Serengeti, and then you're saying,
It takes away. You know you got to pump the gas.
Once he get going, though, he's the lion.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
But once he get to the court and get going, it's okay. Look, it's time for the Lakers to string some games together. Lose one, win one, lose one, win one. They haven't won back-to-back games in 6 weeks. They hadn't won 3 consecutive games in almost 2.5, 3 months. It's time to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these wins because the season, they got 21 games left. After tonight, they'll have 20. So they need to start putting some of this together. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks takes the second most threes. They're going to shoot the 3-ball. So just sloughing off like you did in New Orleans and some of these other teams, you better not do that because they built their offense. Let Giannis get one-on-one. If they drop down to help, he gonna kick, and he's a good enough passer. He's a willing passer. They can knock down shots. You got Middleton, you got Brogdon, you got Snell, you got Mirotic. Don't know if Mirotic is gonna play. You got Lopez. These guys can knock down threes. So the Lakers gonna have to be on their best behavior. They'll guard the 3-point line. You know Bron. You know what he gonna do, Skip, don't you? No. Johnny, you keep on.
You're gonna have to wait until the fourth quarter?
No. He gonna be locked in.
Really?
Greek freak.
Oh.
Well, and he can back off on Giannis. Now, he can't stop him at the rim, but he can back off on him and give him the three.
And you know, but see, there's no shit. Oh, nobody. Kevin Durant doesn't guard Giannis the whole game. Giannis doesn't guard KD.
Yeah.
Kawhi doesn't. These guys don't guard each other. Larry Bird never took it. Larry Bird always took the worst offensive player because why? He needed a rest for that offense and give him that biz.
He didn't guard Dominique in that historic
at the end match. Because he started cooking. Well, he was cooking everybody then. Kevin McHale started on him.
Larry Bird would steal the ball from any and everybody.
I'll steal the ball.
He played passing lanes.
Yes, but I'm just saying, these guys.
Just be fair.
These guys too now, the best players, you're not going to guard the best player for the entirety of the game and still try to give it to him on the offensive end. That's not happening.
So help me out. Who's going to guard Giannis tonight? Because I really want to know.
Probably
you think so?
Yeah, they might start Ingram on him. But like I said, LeBron can back off of Giannis. Now, Giannis will put him in the post. He'll drive on him and dunk. So
what you think we're going to do to him? You know we weigh 265 right now.
Yeah.
280?
Stop it, Skip.
Yeah, there's differing reports on where LeBron is at his weight.
Maybe.
But I think, like I said, he knows how to play Giannis. 33 points a game against him last year. He's going to be up for it.
I have very mixed emotions about this because, like you, I accepted a bet from Rob Parker, who I have fleeced over the years for many, many dinners. And I accepted a 2-dinner bet because he owes me 2 dinners that LeBron James says Rob Parker will not make the playoffs. And I just can't even let that go in my psyche. Neither can you. Right. So you've reduced your bet to wings, I believe, is what you said.
Wings.
So effectively, I'm about to bet against myself because I can't make my head go to Lakers are going to win tonight because my head keeps screaming at me, look out, unless Giannis is more hurt than I think he is, unless he's really restricted, unless he hurt himself worse against Sacramento. And if Mirotic can't play a lick tonight, then maybe I would go over to your side. But right now, I look at what's happening to one team versus what's happening to the other. Do you realize since LeBron's return, the second worst point differential in all of the NBA belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers? Do you realize they've given up the second most points allowed, since he came back?
Yes.
So I can't, how can I defend this? As you always ask me, what am I supposed to do with that, right? Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do because this other team, of course, BROUSSARD was ahead of the curve on this, by 2.5 games, they are the best team in basketball. Yeah. They have the best road record in basketball. They have their first in defensive efficiency and their second in points scored to Golden State. That's outrageously, quietly good, right?
Yeah, that's great.
So they're coming in as a 4.5-point favorite tonight, and I could argue they should be a little more. Maybe Vegas is factoring in that Giannis won't play that many minutes or Mirotic won't play that many, but 4.5 is enough for me. I'm saying I'm going to bet 1 case of Diet Mountain Dew against LeBron tonight because I have 1 case to play with because we have a pending bet that is over about LeBron shooting 80% from the free throw line for the year. It's over. So I got one to I just got one.
Can we break it down to 70?
It's too late, Shannon.
You know what? I might make a new bet on 70.
Right.
You want to make a new bet?
You still in trouble.
He still might be safe.
Now Milwaukee is just 5-5 in games 3 points or less.
Okay.
And I believe the Lakers, are 5-2.
Huh.
So and I think it's going to be close. Okay. The Lakers don't blow anybody out.
Milwaukee's also won 9 of 10 and 6 straight. So
yeah,
just for the record, I mean, they are rolling.
I'm counting on the minutes restriction.
Okay.
I'm counting on the minutes
I want him to play all of it. And he watch that American Free give it to him.
Just like AD, sit out minutes restrictions, I'm counting on that with Giannis.
So they're just going to sit him for the fourth quarter?
Not the whole fourth. He sat the overtime against Sacramento.
He's going to catch this L. Milwaukee catching this L tonight. I don't care about no Giannis, and he's not taking over from LeBron. LeBron has got a little nick. He's trying to get his win back, working his way. Another 2 games, he'd be back to LeBron James that we know and love, and he'd be giving you that work again.
What about Middleton? What about Brogdon? What about
Kuzma? What about Ingram?
What about Ilyasova? What about George Hill? They're just really
Oh,
deep.
God, you like
I like Kuzma, right? I like Kuzma, Ingram, and Rondo. I like what they.
I like it.
I like them too.
like
'cause
the
I
way they
still
be
think they're going to make
Great.
the
And what
playoffs.
about this?
They do.
Yeah, I think he's out.
Oh, dang.
Isn't he out? Lance with his
Lance.
toe, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can use Lance.
Uh-oh, so you're banking on Lance.
Hey, oh,
No,
I-
Lance.
It's a huge game. These are the games
Yep.
LeBron
This
lives
is it.
for.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Right?
He does.
National television.
I agree.
The heir apparent versus
Yep.
the king.
Yep, this is it.
He likes
It's a
this
huge
stuff.
night. I think he-
feeds
Yeah.
into it. I
Yes.
understand that.
So I'm
Just like,
expecting him to have a
get out of
huge
my
performance.
sight sort of a game. Yeah.
You remember that commercial about the little bulldog and the big bulldog? Yes, Spike, what about us? What about us?
Really?
Slap up against the wall.
Slap them up against the wall. So they're averaging. They're number one in point differential in the NBA, winning by an average margin of 117 to 108. They're going to slap them up against the wall.
How many games have the Bucks lost? So
Lost?
they lost. So
They've lost
they
14
beatable. Okay, so they
games.
beatable, right?
Yeah.
14
Okay, then.
games. I mean, when you just say that number out loud.
After
14
tonight,
games,
there'll be
Shannon.
15.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Chris, you're going to be back later in the show.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll
Plenty
get
more to talk about.
go deeper in all things Lakers. Also, hey, Sean McVay had some interesting comments yesterday about the Super Bowl loss. We'll tell you what he said next.